Good evening, everyone. I'm Nathan, here with my wonderful wife, Laura.
Hello.
And we're here to do a review of the Beverly Hills 90210 Entangle game.
So Twister.
Yes, definitely.
Basically.
Definitely not. Definitely not Twister.
No, definitely Entangle, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So the reason we're saying this is this is essentially the same gameplay as Twister, where you would put, your left hand, your right hand, or one of your feet on like the red circle, the blue circle, whatever you spin.
Instead of this time, it's like on, I don't know, 90210, but it's like this person's belt buckle, this person's glasses. And
the different body parts of the lovely 90210 cast here. And yes, we literally mean putting your hands on their body parts.
Yeah, it's an odd sort of concept, but it was pretty wild back then in the... doesn't say. I think it's the 90s, wasn't it? 90210.
I don't know. I vaguely remember. I think my mum watching it at some
1991.
point. Not a show that either of us have any real experience with, aside from seeing its ads on television when we were younger. So it comes with a spinner, just again like Twister. It has all the characters on it though around this circle.
Dylan, Steve, Kelly, Donna, David, Andrea, Brandon, Brenda. So if you spin, you've got to put your left foot on Dylan's shoulder.
Yes. Or you might spin somewhere over this side and you might have to put your right foot on Donna's shoulder or hand or, whatever it may be that you spin. So this one's not just hands and feet. So there is a couple of differences from Twister. It might be elbows or knees, which I kind of feel like would make it really difficult.
Well, you'd sort of be really quite down low, and then you have to put a foot somewhere. You wouldn't have any sort of balance. So
yeah, well, imagine trying to put your left hand on something and your left elbow somewhere else. Like they're attached, So I don't know. Interesting.
Here's the massive instructions.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, literally what it says. Obviously, in 2 players, you've got to put the spinner somewhere that you can reach it. If you've got extra people off that aren't playing, they can obviously spin it for you. It's the last one standing. Even on all fours.
Any player who loses their balance and removes any limb from the mat or falls is out of the game. So it is... Even it's probably a dumbed down version of Twister. Twister, there was a couple more little bits and pieces.
There's not a lot to it though.
No, there isn't.
And the only other thing that you get is the actual play mat, which really does have pictures of the cast on it.
So we're going to have to change angles so we can try and get this big behemoth in shot and show you what it looks like.
Yes.
Here it is in its glory.
It's huge. I mean, obviously you can see Nathan's head behind it. He's got his arms kind of outstretched, so you can see just his hands there. Plenty of space. If this is flat on the floor and you're putting elbows and knees everywhere.
It's still a really weird concept. Did I mention that?
Yeah. I mean, circles, I understand. People's faces and things.
I want to know who out there played or owned this. Who went to a sleepover and your girlfriends or boyfriends, whatever, came out and said, let's play Entangle.
I'm sure there was someone. Do you want to actually try and lift it up? You might need to fold it back towards you so we can see the bottom half. So it goes all the way from like where you can see there. It needs to go higher. Thank you. There's good. All right.
There's even signatures of all the cast.
Yes, it has all their signatures across there, or printed signatures, and then it has all of their names. So if you are less familiar with the cast, you still know who Dylan is, or Brenda, or Brandon, or so on. So
which is I think it's got to be necessary, because if we hadn't watched the show and it says put it on this character's whatever, I wouldn't know one from the other.
Would you be playing it though, if you hadn't watched it and you didn't know the characters?
If I invited friends over for a board game night, yes, I would trick them into playing it.
Okay. Note to anyone watching who we personally know: do not accept Nathan's invite for a board game night, otherwise you'll be playing this.
That and Barbie games.
Yeah. So that is it. It's a plasticky material you can possibly hear.
But it doesn't feel quite as nice. It's plastic, but it almost feels like it's papery plastic. The quality's not nearly the same as an actual Twister board. Let's put it that way.
Otherwise, yep, you just play it the same way. So, interesting thing that exists. Indeed.
This is not the only 90210 game, too.
I wonder if there is more Entangle games with like different TV shows, maybe someone can let us know, because this is the only one we've got.
Unless Entangle's got something to do with 90210 that I'm unaware of.
Yeah, let us know the relation there. If you enjoyed watching this video, give us a thumbs up. Let us know in the comment section down below. Like I said, is there any other Entangles or other TV shows that did something like this? That'd be Brandon.
Brandon says subscribe.
Yeah, yes, hit that subscribe button and check back soon. We have videos every single Tuesday.
Sounds good.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.